Sairam, I'm just showing you a small photograph here. Just see this photograph. See here the elephant. Can you see the elephant here? Can you see the photograph? On the left side, I mean, the glare is happening. The left side. Yeah, this is the uh, bed sheet which I paint for my elder daughter Dhanya for her first birthday. And see, when she was a small baby, now she's into wildlife. So they say when the child grows, the child shows their interest, which parents can understand. So her interest was like that when she was a small baby. My husband was very particular that I should not use a tuli. You know. He said a child should sleep wherever you put her. And we were so very, those days no napkins, sanitary, sorry, there was no, yeah, exactly, there was no sanitary napkins also for ladies. Amma's days. And in our days it was just starting, when our childhood was just starting. And that I'll talk about later. So this is like, uh, it was so weird to say. I used to feel very bad when my husband used to say that, no, truly nothing. And when I went for delivery also to Trivandrum, my husband told my Amma, no, truly padakadingo. A child should be put on the cot and should sleep. But Amma, we were very, very, very clean. We wanted everything clean. We never wanted the mattress to get wet. So mattress was full of rubber sheet, full rubber sheet covered nicely and tightly covered bed sheets and tucked up in between the mattress, and on top of that Amma's old saris, Appa's dhoti, and cotton diapers for Soumya and Dhanya respectively. So there was not even one day when I had to bring the mattress to the sun to dry it because my daughter peed, my child peed or anything like that. So we were very careful so that the mattress doesn't get. Only last year I gave away their children's mattress to some poor people. That was still intact. 42 years old. My elder daughter is 42 now. So when she was a small child, the husband being in a touring job, I had to finish all the work before the baby gets up. So I had to get up at 3 o'clock, without my rented house. Corporation water will come very early, so I have to fill up the water. And every small vessel I have to fill up water. That is my husband's rule. Even a small tumbler should be filled up with water. Because we don't know next day whether the water is going to come or not, corporation water. So early morning getting up and doing all the work before the child gets up. And once she gets up, she will not allow me to do any work, So I, those days, I don't know, people who were around 42 years old will understand. I don't know whether you're getting it now. You used to get this kind of sheet where you can stick it on the wall. It'll be full of birds, fruits, plants, and what do you call, all kind of animals, wild animals, domestic animals, all those things, get a chart like that. So I used to stick it on the wall, and when she gets up, she used to look at the wall and talk to each and every, that seeing the things, it means shaking her leg, and she'll be talking to that pictures. And as she grew up, I remember her first book was bought by me, a small book in which there was a small duckling going to school, So 9-month-old child I used to keep in my lap and tell her, look at the duckling, and the கோழி குஞ்சு எங்கே போகிறது, ஸ்கூலுக்கு போகிறது, என்ன பிடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கு, I say umbrella, kodai. She didn't understand. Kodai, umbrella, then she said alaba. She said alaba. For so many years she said alaba pidichundu schooluku poradhu, alaba pidichundu schooluku poradhu. That's what she used to say. So this I painted during her first birthday. And I'm very, so very, very happy that I could do this. This is my first gift to my own daughter, elder daughter Dhanya, for her first birthday. And she used to sleep, she used to cover herself with this and sleep. And as I told you, we never allowed the children to pee on the bed. And we used to catch a child, 3-month-old baby. My amma used to say, 3-month-old baby, you take it like this and show it near the wash basin and open the tap, she'll do her toilet. So it was very easy for me to toilet train her. And potty, we never used any potty or anything, but we made her sit slowly like that. We taught her to do that. And it was, I think my bringing up both the children was like a, what do you call it? It's like a beautiful game. Every day it's a new game I was learning, and I love children. If only I had an opportunity to have children, I think I would have had around dozens. Anyways, so this is the thing I painted for her. And this is the old, 42 years back, this painting, this fabric painting was called as camlin. And those days, you cannot paint direct, you cannot take the brush, dip the brush in the paint and do it direct. But you have to mix it with the water and paint it. But now you're getting that medium, little expensive, but and first you have to put the medium and then put the paint on that. There's no need to mix with water. It's on direct usage, like abroad country, like foreign countries. So this was my first painting for her. And can you see one chickling going there? That was her favorite. She always loved a chickling, And that book, from that book only drew this. Everything was hand. I did everything by hand, no tracing, nothing. And this chick was in that book which I gave her for the first time. And that book, the mother hen is taking the child to school kind of thing. See, this is all like preparing your child to go to school in the later stages. I think I went through a motherhood like the way foreign countries do, They do the storytelling at the bed. And both the kids on both sides, I sit in the center and do them the storytelling at night. And then they go to sleep. And they never troubled me because they were always hands full and they never wanted to waste their time. And I have shown how my Soumya has painted. So this is the chick she always loved, the chicken. She always used to say, chicken, alabba pidichittu school ku poradhu. She till around 2.5 years she couldn't say umbrella. Then later she learned. So it's a good experience, like when that's what I told you in the previous video. My tata always used to say, acharam, aharam, vicharam, aharam and viharam. So when there's acharam, you will have discipline for everything. You will have discipline for everything. That is called acharam. Acharam doesn't mean you have to take a bath and only if you take a bath and muddy, that is different. This acharam is that devotion towards something, acharam. And vicharam, your thought process to progress, to think progressive about things. And aharam, sattvic food, which will make you sattvic and mellow down, and you will have all the good qualities because of these two. Acharam and aharam is giving you the vicharam. And then comes the viharam, recreation. So when the three things are pakka, your viharam will be much better. So even at 66, though sometimes I do feel I have nothing to do in life. That's what I feel sometimes. But no, I have. Hands full I have. In a small, when I started dog breeding at the age of 24, everybody used to ask me, 2 small kids at home, how are you able to manage? I said, it's not a rocket science. It's all depending on the time management. So there again, I tell you, this is what my tata told is true. Acharam, aharam, vicharam and viharam. So even now, At this 66 years old, I am still painting something in a small bed sheet, which I want to make a bed sheet for myself. So it's quite fantastic, right? This is camlin paint. Now I have to do a little bit of touch up because the color is slowly fading. So I have to do a little bit of touch up, and otherwise it's intact. So sometimes my daughter is, Amma, why are you keeping all this and give it to somebody? I said, no, after I'm gone, you do whatever you want. Till I am alive, let this be with me. Some kind of memories, which gives you happiness. Because my daughter cannot come and visit me as and when she wants, like all the other families. Because as I told you, our family is a little weird. My husband stays in a senior home where he feels he's getting happiness there, and she's working for some places which I'm not supposed to say. She's very happy with her wildlife job, and she's very happy, and she doesn't have the time to come leaving all those things and this thing. They need to go to see places at this age. Obviously, let them go and see places because it's the age for them to travel and see a lot of sightseeing when they can afford to do it. And when their old age comes, let them sit down like me. But I never had the inclination to see any places in this world. What my liking was, Swami knows that. My always intention was to, do some service. I'm sorry. To do some service for the poor people, for the needy, not the greedy. And my plants. I love my plants. I love nature. I love birds and pets. And I'm a very good cook. And I love to cook for people. And I love to do a lot of puja. But I don't know why this situation where Swami has put me in a place where I cannot ring the bell and do the puja. And I don't like to go to temples and stand in a queue and say, oh, I went to this temple today, I went to that temple today, I did Archana, I did Abhishek. I don't say it is wrong, but what about the deity at home? You have something at home. You do your Nityanushtana Karmangal and then go to the temple. Leaving that God in the house, going to the temple is no use. My Tata always says, வீட்டில் இருக்கிற சாலி கிராமத்தை பட்டினி போட்டு நீ கோவிலுக்கு போயிட்டு ஒரு பிரயோஜனம் கிடையாது. And buying flowers from outside, I have stopped long back because it's full of chemicals. And in our Purana, even in Sanatana Dharma and Dharma Shastra, they say we have to grow flowers at our house and put it for God, not from outside. Now I'm seeing here also at Hosur, because this layout is situated in the center, surrounded by fields, farmlands, agricultural lands. Lot of spraying, chemicals are spraying. So anyways, it's all Swami's wish and Ambal's wish that, if they feel I'm genuine, I genuinely want to do service. When I say I want to do service, it doesn't mean financial. I want to give all my talents to poor people in a village where they can use my talent and come up in life to earn, to stand on their own feet, to earn money at home. And I want to do little bit of, puja adikarmam, calling all the Brahmins, wearing 9 yards in Navaratri, all the ladies, Brahmin ladies coming and sitting and chanting Lalita Sahasranama. Again I repeat, Lalita Sahasranama. It is no joke. You cannot keep Lakshmi and then call Lalita Sahasranama. When I tell somebody they don't like it, they keep Lakshmi and they chant Lalita Sahasranama. They say everything is okay, everything is the same. How can it be? It is not the same. It is not the same. Padmanabha Sahodari Shankari. She's Padmanabha Sahodari. Who is Lalita? End of the day, I should talk only about Lalita. And who's Lakshmi? She's the wife of Krishna. So how can you put Lakshmi in one place and chant Lalita Sahasranama? How can this be? This is called calling your Chitappa as Periyappa and Periyappa as Anna. So everything has got a discipline. That's what I told you. So some people, if we tell them, they don't like it. So I've stopped telling them also. But if it comes to my mind and Swami says, please tell them they're doing wrong, I will say, this is what I learned. If you want, you can please ask Ganapadigal. You can ask all the learned Veda Vittilana Valta Ket Ning Katuku. Veda Dhyanam Pandavata Ketuku. The correcta Seria Tappan Ketuku. என்கிட்ட எங்கள் தாத்தா சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தது, எங்கள் அம்மா சொல்லிக் கொடுத்தது. And I have learned from so many good people like Vasanta Mami, Kumar Mama's wife Prabha, Kumar Mama's sister Rama. We were all so happily enjoying all the pujas at Bangalore. Now we are missing all those things. I'm only wishing and praying that very shortly I will get a small piece of land outskirts of Dodabalapura, and we will start that beautifully during Navaratra. I will call all the ladies and do the 9-yard, wearing the 9-yard should come into practice. And I wish and hope that all the shops should stop selling stitched 9 yards. If people can find time to do everything under the sun, sitting in front of the TV, sitting in front of the laptop, sitting in front of the devices, can't they find 10 minutes to drape a 9 yards? Is my question to all the Brahmins. Thank you, Saira.